right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all like him out there pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners, all right? I'm the brother Shamar Moth from Great Millstone, Miami, coming to you, Akim, with another quick lesson. And Lord's with this lesson be quick, edifying, and straight to the point, man. Um, I don't intend on staying on this topic too long because really it's it's one of those things like at this point, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's not made for you to get it. You know what I'm saying? So, but the title of this lesson is going to be uh the M.O.T.B is not sin, bro. And I'm gonna just title it that because as of late, you know um the question has been being posed to these other Israelite groups, all right, to clearly, all right, uh, explain what the mark is, man. All right, what the image of the beast is, what the mark is, all right, and things of that nature. And these other Israelite groups always, seem to come up short with the answer of what the mark is and found in Revelation 13, man. All right, and it's very simple if the spirit is resting with you. All right. Now, with that being said, I want to start over here. Matter of fact, let's start with this right here. The Etamon online definition of the word sin, because a lot of individuals, all right, say that the MARK is sin. Now, to get the M.O.T.B embedded in your body, that physical device embedded in your body is a sin. All right, because what is sin? Let's get that in the scriptures first. Get that. Bear with me. All right, it's first of all, let's identify what sin is according to the scriptures. Okay. All right. First John 3:4 says, "Whosoever committed sin transgresseth the law, for sin is the transgression of the law." All right. Now let's get some of these words. It's always good to get into the words that you're reading because that's how you really find the true meaning of what you're reading. All right. Okay. And that's transgress together with the law. I'm looking for the word law. Okay. They just keep showing transgression of law. All right, let's do this. Let's go to etymology and see what a law is. What is a law? Okay. A law is an ordinance. Okay, a rule prescribed by authority. Okay, in this case, our authority, or all right, is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The authority is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the ordinances and the rules that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has set is found in the scriptures. Okay, it's found in the scriptures. Now, what is a transgression? Let's see what transgression is. right, transgression or to transgress, all right, is to what? A going over, all right, a going across, okay, a stepping over, going beyond, all right, you're going beyond the set ordinances that were set by the authority. You're stepping aside of it. You're not going in line with it. Okay, an act that goes against a law, rule, or code of conduct, an offense. All right, so that's what a transgression is. So sin is when you go against, all right, an order, a law, a rule. Okay, all right, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. These script, the whole Bible is basically a code of conduct. All right, it's how we supposed to carry ourselves. All right, what we supposed to do, what Heavenly Father likes for us to do, and the consequences that would happen if we go off from the things that He tells us to do. So sin, all right, is the going against the ordinance that is set by the authority. Okay, and in this case, speaking on Revelation 13, matter of fact, let me get the word sin real quick and enter my side. I had it up. It says violation of a divine law, offense against God, moral wrongdoing. Okay, all right. So in this case, let's read. Let's let's read Revelation 13. Matter of fact, let's read Revelation 14 first. All right, because this is going to be the result of anybody who takes the M.O.T.B. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. Who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the name, so like the mark of his name. Okay, so this is the punishment for receiving, all right, the M.O.T.B. Why is that punishment so or grievous? Is because why the Lord strictly tells us, all right, not to take it, man. All right, the Lord told us not to take it, man. Okay, Revelation 13 and 15 it says, and he caused Salaki, matter of fact, let's get straight to the point. Verse 16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this is going to be an actual physical device, man. All right, it's an actual physical thing. You see, sin is not physical. Sin is a verb. All right, well, a noun. It's what you do. All right, against the Heavenly Father. You're sinning against the Heavenly Father. You're going against Him. All right. So receiving this M.O.T.B. is going against the Heavenly Father, but the M.O.T.B. is not, is not, how can I put it? It's not sin itself. It is a sin to take the device, all right, but it's not sin itself. Let's put it like that. All right, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark of the name, so like the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 square 6. All right, now for the word mark, it's what? Strong's G 5480, charagma. All right, it says a stamp or an imprinted mark. All right, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the antichrist. It says antichrist. All right, the mark branded upon horses. So my question is, uh, you know, how can you brand or stamp or imprint sin into your right hand or your forehead. How does that make sense? All right, that's why I always like to say putting things in proper perspective, because again, it says that to for you to be able to participate in this beast system, you need this mark, right? So you're telling me for you to buy and sell, you're going to be walking up to grocery stores and be like, "Hi, I want to purchase a gallon of milk. I sin," and they will be like, "Oh, cool. Here's here's I sin in return." No, it don't make no sense. Okay, no. All right, this device, this physical implant able device, all right, is going to be used as the new medium, all right, of trade, man. Okay, just like you go to the store, all right, and you hand the cashier cash, and the cashier gives you change from the register, or you take your card and you put it on the terminal, and you insert your chip, and then the transaction goes through. This M.O.T.B, the mark of the beast, that's how people are going to be able to, continue doing trades. You're going to need that device in you to be able to put it up against scanners for it to take currency off your wallet and for you to give the currency to the establishment, man. Okay, and you cannot do that with sin. It just makes no sense, really, if you really think about it. It's not sleeping with a white woman, because what you gonna do? Every time you need to go buy something, you're gonna bring Edomite woman with you, and then when you at the register, you gonna start popping her for the exchange to go through. That don't make sense. The only thing that the only thing that's logical and that makes sense is the RFID micro CHIP, man. That's the mark of the beast, man. That's the M.O.T.B, man. Okay, it's not sleeping with white women. It's not sin. It's not an embargo, man. What you gonna do? You gonna go to the grocery stores when you need some fucking eggs and be like, "Oh, look, here's an embargo." And they're gonna be like, "Wow, that's great. You could get these eggs, and here's an embargo in return." Again, it makes no sense. We have to put things in proper perspective, man. Okay, so it's a thing carved. Okay, now I pulled up the same word 5480 in Bible Hub, right? It says what? There you go, right here. It says an engraving, etching, a mark providing undeniable identification. So with this implantable microchip, all right, because that's what it is. Okay, you're going to be you're going to be identified as a worshiper of the beast system, man, of Satan. Is going to be undeniable. That's going to be your proof and your badge, okay, of, of servitude. All right, like a symbol giving irrefutable connection between parties. So that M.O.T.B, that RFID microchip, is going to show irrefutably that you are connected to the beast system, man. All right. Sin is not going to do that. It needs to be something engraved in you. It needs to be something pricked within you, man, etched into your body, man. All right. And the only thing that's able to do that is all right. The only thing that makes sense is the RFID microchip, man. Okay. So that's what it is. It's not sin, man. Okay. It's this. All right. Let's go. It's this, man. All right, and we see it coming, man. The blockchain is here. The CBDC is set up. All these pilot, all these banks are running these pilot programs already, man. A lot of individuals throughout the world already has this embedded in their body, man. And it was so crazy. A lot of the individuals that have these devices embedded in their body, they they at one point put it in their body to do what, open doors and stuff, but over time they realized they could put their wallets on there, their IDs on there. So now they walk around with nothing in their hands, but or in their pockets, but this device in their body, and they open doors with it. They make they buy and sell with it. All right, they exchange documents with it and things of that nature, man. That's what the M.O.T.B is, man. It's not sin. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that out, man. Hopefully this was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.